Okay, so we are looking at the Tier 10 German tech tree light tank, the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen. And this video is not specifically about this tank, but as a light tank, the role here is to push forward and spot the enemy. Sometimes when you do that, you look behind you and you realize that your whole team has remained in spawn and you have a team of campers. Now, just because you have a team of campers doesn't mean that you are going to lose the battle. It just means you have some decisions to make as to how to best go about conducting the battle in order to try and win. We've got a game coming up here in the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen where exactly that situation occurs. I push forward to spot the enemy. We then have a team of campers behind me, and I'll talk you through what it is that I do to try and ensure that we have the best chance of winning. And in fact, we do end up winning this game. So let's take a look at how you can approach the game if you find yourself with a team of campers. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's go. We've got 2 light tanks, a medium, a heavy, and 3 TDs on our team. So we can expect the TDs to want to stay at the back, but hoping that the light, medium, and the heavy are going to come forward. And I push forward here to spot, as expected. But if you look at the mini-map, you can see that the heavy tank is still in spawn at the number 3 position. The medium tank has sat behind what is the 2 183s, and the light tank has gone top right. So you find yourself in a position with all of these campers in the team, then really you have a decision to make, and that decision is, do you continue to push forward, isolate yourself, become exposed, or do you just drop back a little bit and try and entice the enemy team onto you? As you can see, there's maybe 3, 4 of their team have been spotted. I've been spotted, but we are holding firm here, because if you decide to push forward, maybe you want to poke the C cap here and see who's in there, well, there's a very good chance you're going to get isolated. And if I push any further than this ridgeline in front of me, then I would not be able to get cover fire from these tanks behind. And you can see there's 2 183s there. I think they're in a platoon. They obviously want to land massive damage, but in order to do that, the red team have to come around this corner. So let's try and create a situation where that happens by not pushing forward and enticing the red team to come around that corner. Now we are 1-0 down. I think it's the heavy tank who's actually been killed, and you'll notice that because we're in spawn, their medium tank has been able to push extremely deep into our territory, but because we have not overextended here, we are able to flex, reorientate ourselves, and provide assistance back here as well. And as you can see now, that 183 has pushed around the corner and been absolutely smashed by the 183 on our team, and that 183 has been killed. So rather than pushing around that corner, overextending, we just tried to bring the enemy tanks to where our team's guns are. And as a result, we now have all of our team's guns bringing fire to bear on the enemy. And we are winning 4-1. And now it's 5-1. And we have the opportunity to push forward a little bit more, because we know that there's only these 2 reds left. There's nothing else behind them, and pushing forward now becomes an option. And if you look at the mini-map, you can see the entire team is now pushing forward, because the threat from the red team is pretty low. Pick up some more damage here. I think we're on about 2,500 with that shot going in, and we are about to win this game. So we managed to win the game, even though we had a team of campers. 2,500 damage, bit of assistance as well. class 3, not too much to write home about, but again, you've got to play with what you've been given and use that to the best of your advantage. So there you have it. I hope you've found that useful. If you find yourself with a team of campers, just make sure you don't overextend, don't push too far, and try and make sure that you can use their firepower as best as possible. But of course, the message to all of you players out there is, of course, don't be a camper. Thank you very much for watching.